distinguished audience. First of all, I would like to thank and recognize the organizer and particularly Peter Goldman for the opportunity of putting together so many science advisors and other high-ranking personalities in this sector to discuss and analyze the different ways and means to develop this important form of working for science and technology development worldwide. A document published in the conference web approaches our model in detail. Allow me now to share some concepts and experience on our advisory work. Nowadays, knowledge is not only an important product per se, but is also a paramount productive force enduring science with a crucial role in society. It is at this point where a scientific advisory system at higher governmental level are essential in order to identify current problems, opportunities, and risks that link science and technology with society. In my country, 10 years ago, the Office of Scientific Advisor was created. Its main mission is to provide the best possible scientific technology advisory to the President in this field, guarantee that the offered information is reliable. For this purpose, the Office is organized by working areas, and it is supported by specialized scientific technological areas and ad hoc temporary multidisciplinary commission and works groups. The Office has fulfilled, among others, in this year, the advisory function shown in this slide. An example of the second, meaning the relationship between university production and research, is the introduction of science parks that today are possible in special development zones as Mariel Port. An example of the third is the creation in 2002 of the University of Informatic Science, which has already yielded 2/3 of all countries' informatic engineers since 1959. Another important activity carried out by the Office, which is not typical but shows its scope and content, is linked with the capacity building in science and technology by the introduction and development of novel knowledge fields as nanoscience and nanotechnology through the creation of a Center of Advanced Science Studies in this field. The main objective is to provide the country with a multi-user scientific technology platform with high added value that allows the integration of the university, scientific research entities, and enterprises niche in this field with application in different national and regional scientific and economical sector. Currently, with an active international cooperation, more than 35 young scientists of SEAC have achieved doctor's and master's degrees working in studies linked to nano and environmental safety, and in new research projects in high synergy with biotech products already in international market, like HeverPro that you see in the slide, that is unique worldwide medical for tackling diabetic food, or Nimatuzumab, that is a monoclonal antibody for lung and throat cancer, among others. In concluding, I would like to share with the auditory the following lection of a working national scientific advisory organization. As in any advisory model, there are external factors that hinder its effectiveness. It is the case of the resizing of the science and innovation entities, the reorganization of the science and technological innovation system, which is at present is being transformed according with changes in the Cuban socio-economical model. Also, the scenario of the incomplete existing normative base and the restructuration of the productive base, all which impact negatively in the interface and communication among the system actors. Is in this point where formal an informal relationship with ministers and high government and manager system officials are crucial for the analysis and the solution of the situation that requires the coordinated and conscious actions of the implied factors. After a decade of the creation of the Office of Scientific Advisory, an organization with functions and obligations of a new type has had progressive results, national and international, which is summarized in the review magazine entitled A Decade of Challenges and Realization that we gladly convey to those conference colleagues that could be interested. Thank you very much for your attention. Havana is there.